Today I'm going to be showing you the inspection of a 3D print head, actually a 3D print nozzle. Today I was printing on my 3D printer and the nozzle clogged up, so I figured I'd take a look at that with the Illumoscope. I want to show you just how easy that is. So here I have a variety of print heads. One of them is brand new, so a brand new print head right here. One of them is the one that clogged up, which is the one in the middle, and then on the end is one that I've been reusing over and over again by soaking in acetone and cleaning it up. So I'm going to turn on my Illumoscope. Just 1 second as I fire up the software. Okay, so I have my Illumoscope going, and I'm going to take a quick look at 3D print head. So I'm just holding it still on the, because my hands are shaking a bit, just holding it still. So that's the inside of the 3D print head. Okay, zoom out a bit. Alright, so we'll start out here. This is the 3D print head. I'll zoom in, and we'll show you what the 3D print head looks like. So this is a 0.4 millimeter print head opening. So that little nozzle there is 0.4 millimeters, and as you can see, if I hold it here, you can't even see that. It's just a little dot. So there it is. You can see that it's clear. You can see right through it, and you can see that. I'm going to show you the inside. Now the inside, you can't see too much, right? So right now we can't see too much what's going on. You can see it's clear, but you really can't see much. So I'm just going to turn on the light. Now you can see some detail. Okay, so you can see the machining marks. You can see all the way down into the very surface of the inside of that print head, print nozzle, and you can see some debris that is in there, I presume, as leftover debris from the machining of this part. You can see the machining marks, probably a drill right there. So beautifully clean. However, there is debris in there, and I think that debris is probably big enough to cause a problem if we were to use this print head nozzle without looking at it and cleaning it first. We look at the other side. There's the tip, nice and clean. I did drop it, so there's a little bit of a dent on it, but it's clean and very usable. So now I'm going to take a look at the print head. Oops, which one's which? This is the one. This is the print head that clogged on me today. So I'm going to take a look at that. And there's the outside. You can see I was using white ABS to print. And I do clean it regularly, but it does build up on the outside as printing progresses. And then this is the amazing part, looking inside of the 3D print head, and you can actually see a little post right in the middle of the screen. That little post is when I withdrew the filament from the printer where it snapped off, and you can see the problem. So you can see the carbon that's built up and swirling right into the plastic mix as it's being extruded, and that most likely was causing an inconsistent flow of material through the printer and causing the problems that I had. Okay, so that's looking at the one that's clogged, and then this is one that has been reused over and over again. I soak it in acetone, clean it up, so you can see it's clear. And then let's look at the inside. Okay, so you can see all the way down in there. Has quite a bit of carbon still built up on the inside, so probably not going to get too much more life out of this. It does build up, and there's not much you can do about the carbon easily anyways to clean up. That was using the Illumoscope right out of the box, no attachments whatsoever. I'm going to make it even easier to do this inspection though. I'm going to put the Illumoscope calibrated scope on right there. and now I'm just going to do that same thing over again. So there's the inside of the print head, and what I'm doing is I'm just using the calibrated scope. The nozzle fits right inside. I'm using a calibrated scope to support it and keep it steady, so my hand shaking is not a big factor. Okay, I'm going to flip it over, and you can see the nozzle head. Let's look at the one that is this is the one that's clogged. So that's the one that's clogged. Same thing, very easy to use once I have a nice stable platform. And looking at the inside, you can see that post very clearly right there, and the carbon debris. And this is the one that I'm reusing over and over again. There's the inside. I'm moving my hand a little bit so you can see that it's clear. If I cover up the hole, you can see that winking. So it's clear, and then there's the nozzle. So now I know that this one can be used again. It doesn't have any clogging in it. The brand new one actually has a problem, and I need to clean that out before I use it. And this one, the one in the middle, needs to be soaked in acetone, and I'll take a look at that after that's done. Just that easy to take a look at a 3D print nozzle to make sure it's good to go. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that, and stay tuned to the Illumoscope channel for future updates on 3D printing and the Illumoscope.